After Tua took over as a starter for the 2018 season, Jalen didn't see the field much. Many pondered the possibility of him transferring, but he decided to stick it out until the end of the season. Although he spent time on the bench, it wasn't a wasted season. Alabama needed him. Tua started to get banged up throughout the year. From October to December 2018, Tua battled through a knee patella sprain against Missouri, a leg quad strain against Mississippi State, and a high ankle sprain against Georgia in the SEC Championship. That high ankle sprain proved to be troubling for Tua. The previous two injuries didn't stop him from playing the next game the following weeks, but against the Bulldogs, he had to leave the field not under his own power. In came in Jalen Hurts in the fourth quarter. Alabama was down by 7 at this point. The Crimson Tide haven't converted a third down, so they needed some heroics. Jalen threw for a touchdown and rushed for another touchdown, giving Alabama everything they needed offensively to win by 7 and remain undefeated on the year. From being benched at the end of the first half in the national championship game against Georgia, to coming off the bench in the second half against Georgia in the SEC Championship, it felt like a full circle moment for Jalen, and you could see the happiness, the fulfilling moment, and the relief in his face. Tua would be back for the college football playoff, and after the conclusion of the season, Jalen would enter the transfer portal on January 9th, 2019. On January 16th, Jalen was on his way to Oklahoma, but not without the help of Nick Saban. Jalen Hurts wanted to transfer to Maryland or Miami. The Terrapins were an interesting choice for Jalen because head coach Mike Locksley was previously Alabama's offensive coordinator. When it came to the Hurricanes, former Alabama assistant Dan Enos was the offensive coordinator. But Nick told him to go where the best players were, leading Jalen to Lincoln Riley in Oklahoma. At Oklahoma, Jalen built himself into a second-round NFL draft pick, throwing for 3,800 yards, becoming a Heisman finalist. Moving on to the NFL, after only throwing for 1,061 yards his rookie season, Jalen would go on to throw for over 3,000 yards in 2021 and 2022. And of course, he made the Super Bowl. And now he's one of the NFL's highest paid players. A true story of resilience.